At last I got the go live button going. So come on, who wants to join me? Come on, quickly, I send the links to everybody. So Pita and Iya, thank you for being here. Number one like. But I need people to join me on the live stream. Oh my God, look at this. Every day I'm shaving, and still, the growth is so fast. So come on, who is joining me? Who is joining me? Who wants to join me? Please come soon. I'm waiting. Oh my gosh. First of all, when I was creating it, I had a problem. Now, when I was trying to log back in, but now I remember, I will remember it. Yes, I will remember how I did it. I will remember how I did it. So, come on, who is wanting to join me? Come on, co-host, I send the link. I sent the link. I sent the link long ago. Long ago, far away. I sent the link to many of you to come on and co-host with me, because you have to talk. It's better to talk than to write on today's theme. Unfortunately, Pita will not be available. Pita, she has to go to school and she's busy in school, so she said she won't be available. Maybe she will come online, but she'll not be able to co-host with me. So I cannot put timestamp on the phone, but there is timestamp. Hello, Stephen. Come on, Stephen. Click on the link I sent you. Co-host with me. Come on. Come on, Stephen. Click on the link I had sent you and co-host with me. Come on, quickly. You're only talking to me. There's nobody in front of you otherwise. Come on, Stephen. Click on the link I sent. Before the video, I sent a link. Just click on it. Oh, come on, Stephen. Come on now. What's in that? Come on, Stephen. It'll be a good boost for you when you want to go live solo. When you want to go solo. Now you're with me and you're not seeing anybody. You're only talking. You're not seeing anybody. So come on, it'll give you a boost for you when you want to start your live stream. You'll see how, get a feeling of it. Because you can talk a lot more if we are going to talk in detail about movies, and you can talk a lot more than typing, right? So people will hear you and they will interact a little more. And because typing, you cannot type so much of information, but speaking, you can speak the world, right? Come on, make the first bold step. You've done so many first things in your life, right? Come on, who wants to go live? Pita is at work and she says like she not be able to come on camera, but she might be able to interact now and then. But morning when I do mine in the morning, it is night for her. She said, then that time she doesn't mind coming, as co-host. It's okay. It's okay, Stephen. No problem. Anyone else? Anyone else? Anyone else wants to come? But there's no one else here now. Because suddenly in the morning I realized we were talking about films, and it's quite a lot we were talking about. And I did have a theme before on films, but we did not speak much on that. So I said, yeah, why not? We do it today. So let me begin talking about generally the kind of films I like to see before I go into anything specific, as I was saying earlier in the morning live stream. So basically, I love anything to do with murder. Okay, so I love murder. Talking about murder, there is a good serial. I don't normally like to watch serials, but sometimes if it's worth it, I watch the serial. And it is called Murder She Wrote. Murder She Wrote. I tell you, if you love anything with law and how people argue cases and what they do and things like that, then this is a movie for you. Murder She Wrote. It's a lot of one into the other serial, but it keeps you gripping. It keeps you gripping right down till the end. So I like a lot of murder mysteries. I used to see a lot of Sherlock Holmes before. Sherlock Holmes, I used to see a lot of that. Uh, Angela Lansbury, yes, Angela Lansbury. So uh, I used to see a lot of Sherlock Holmes. Sherlock Holmes I used to see, and I remember in our earlier days by Enid Blyton. What's it? Uh, The Secret Seven. The Secret Seven and something like that by Enid Blyton. I used to read those books and also from young I've been very interested in these kind of things. Anything with mystery, shrouded in mystery, and murder stories were the best. How to solve. I've even gone into looking at TV serials like where they are investigating previous murders, right? And so many cases where closed files were reopened because now there is so much access to DNA. Because of DNA, there is so much more access. So many old cases were opened out. And because of the old cases being opened out, uh, all cases being opened out also, so many people who were serving life sentence in prison, they were finally released after so many years because they realized that they had got the wrong person, you know, because everything was just circumstantial evidence. So that is very sad, but I'm really very interested in all this. What else comes to my mind? I remember there was a Pierce Brosnan came out in some detective serial also before, and that is why when he came out as James Bond, I was very interested in watching him as James Bond. So I quite like many of the James Bond movies, but I only like the old ones like Sean Connery and who was the other one after Sean Connery? Have you seen any episode of Criminal Minds? Yes, I have seen Criminal Minds. I've seen uh, I've seen Criminal Minds. Now I don't know whether it's the episodes that I've seen or but I've seen so many of them, like, like how they go into the mind of a criminal, and they have to think like a criminal, and things like that. So I've seen a couple of movies also based on things like that. So I must check this Criminal Minds exactly and see whether I've seen that particular one, or is it something else, or variant of that. So I need to look. Because I love that. I love anything with crime. I also used to see what is the serial that used to come out? CSI, Crime Something Investigation, and then they said CSI Miami, CSI New York, CSI came everywhere. CSI was coming up, like all the different states in the US. So I used to watch that on TV. I used to watch that a lot of that. I used to watch the CSI series. Uh, so yes, I like murder mysteries. I love the murder mysteries. Then I don't much care for comedies. I don't much care for comedies like comedy movie, but uh, I do like to see. And from young, like the first thing we were introduced to was Laurel and Hardy, right? The first thing we were introduced to was Laurel and Hardy. And I really slapstick comedy, but I enjoyed Laurel and Hardy. Thoroughly, I enjoyed Laurel and Hardy. And then came Jerry Lewis. I like Jerry Lewis also. Who's minding the store? I remember very clearly who's minding the store of Jerry Lewis. I like that. I love all I love all the British comedies. I love all the British comedies. So when I talk about the British comedies, what is it like? Uh, is British comedy also who's minding the store? There's something about a store over there. I don't know whether that is also who's minding the store. You know, um, I like that. What are some of the um, what are the names, man? What are the names? Uh, she's terrible. Just thinking of the character making me laugh so much. I'm so sorry, but her name is Mrs. Bouquet, but they all call her Bucket, Mrs. Bucket, and she's such a crabbity old lady. Like even the postman is so scared to come to our house to deliver mail, and the neighbors are always scared to come out of their homes when she's around. Oh my God, what is that? I should have Googled these names, and kept it fresh in my mind. But just when I want the names, they don't come. I don't know if you've ever seen that. Then there's something about Faulty Towers. Faulty Towers. Also, I love Faulty Towers. Mind Your Language. Wow. Mind Your Language. I give credit to those people. I really give credit to those people you know and they were not like Indians and Pakistanis, like but they took those roles. Even the Sadaji, the turban guy, he took the role. And yeah, I love Mind Your Language. I don't know how many episodes I've seen, and I've seen it over and over again. So yes, Mind Your Language, I really love that series. So name me any other British comedy. I will tell you, I love it. I love that British comedy. um, who's this Mrs. Bucket? Now I don't know if I can keep the phone down, because now the live streaming with a co-host can only be done on the phone, through the phone. I also have the You can see I also have on my laptop. I can connect it to my laptop. You see, I can connect it to my laptop. So I have it here also. All your comments also come up on my laptop, so I can make that connection. But I cannot. So let me just keep it here. Hope my phone doesn't fall. So let me keep it here. Uh, Now let me go and see who's that. Oh my God. So like this, there are so many. Okay, what is this? Keeping up appearances. Keeping up appearances. Have you ever seen that? Keeping up appearances. Oh my God, that woman takes the cake. I tell you. And her poor husband. Oh my gosh, what all she forces him to do. And she's got one sister and a brother-in-law. She never wants her brother-in-law to come anywhere because he's a disgrace. Sloppy is not the word. Always dressed in a vest, a singlet like a vest, and the sloppiest fellow he used to be. So I will check on Criminal Minds. I will check on Criminal Minds later on. So so oh my gosh, I tell you, it's really hilarious. There's so many also, like I've seen Fontita's Mind Your Language. What is that store? There's something about the store. Uh, what about the store? Uh, let me see that. Who's minding the store? Is that the one? Because there was a comedy, a movie that came out of Jerry Lewis, who's minding the store. They've given who's minding the store, Jerry Lewis, but who's minding the store. Wait, let me see if I can get that. Who's minding the store? Uh, British comedy. Let me see if that comes up. Who's minding the store? No, this is the movie, so it's not who's minding the store. Okay, let me try to think of the name. There's one fellow who's a gay guy, a gay guy there. Uh, not who's minding the store. What can I find out? How can I find that out? Uh, trying to think of. Are you being served? Are you being served? Are you being served? Yes, that is the. Oh my gosh, that also is terrific, terrific. Are you being served? Are you being served? So I love that movie. I mean, the TV serial comedy, but any British comedy, I think I enjoy it. I enjoy all these British comedies. I really enjoy them a lot. Then, so Jerry Lewis and Laurel and Hardy, like. Uh, then coming to other type of movies that I like. So I love Western movies. Any cowboys, cowboys and red Indians and all. So I love all that. Like in the morning, we were talking about um, Hang 'Em High and Ellie Wallach. Ellie Wallach. So many of them were. Ellie Wallach was a very good actor. Very good actor. And there was another guy that used to also act along as a villain. Yeah. So like Clint Eastwood, he used to act in so many Western movies. I enjoy all the Western movies. I've enjoyed it. I enjoyed some of the ones like Hatari I mentioned in the morning with John Wayne. So that also I enjoyed. I like that a lot. What else? Come on, Stephen. You can also tell us something more about your genre of films and all. Okay, another thing I love is anything to do with scandals like government scandals. So I remember clearly that stands out in my mind was the Watergate scandal. I think it was with Nixon, the Watergate scandal connected with Nixon, and Dustin Hoffman. Dustin Hoffman acts in that. So I thoroughly enjoyed that. I loved that movie, The Watergate Scandal. Then another thing I love is true stories. Anything with true stories, it really happened. So I will look at your story about, that Snow Walker, the Snow Walker. I will watch that also. And I also downloaded another one, which I will watch about that. So yeah, I love also those type of movies. What else? Espionage, anything to do with espionage. And that is why I enjoy also a little bit James Bond, because the James Bond movies are a lot about espionage, right? And, all those kind of political things like. So, yeah, the 007. Now, talking about the 007, I only like Sean Connery, Roger Moore. Yeah, couldn't get a name earlier. So, Sean Connery, Roger Moore are the two best ones. I love their acting. And I think they were one of the first ones, like Sean Connery, then came Roger Moore, I think. So, I love that. And then when Pierce Brosnan came, I loved Pierce Brosnan because I used to watch this serial. Let me try and find out what's that serial. Okay, Steven says, I like many genres, movies. Action movies are probably my favorite. Okay, action movies. So, like, action movies would come in, like cowboys and all that, also, would come in. Western movies would come in for that. What else? But action also means, like, anything with foul play, and action covers a lot of movies. Like, action also covers a lot of movies. So, yes, something fast paced, right? That is what you like. Movie which is fast paced. As a kid, I've seen some musical ones like Sound of Music. I've seen Sound of Music. I've seen Mary Poppins. As some of the musical ones. Uh, do I like them? Yes, I saw Sound of Music maybe about 14, 15 times. Honestly speaking, I did. you know I saw it as a kid and I enjoyed it, and when I became like a kind of past teenage, early adulthood, I went once just to have a look at it, and I sort of did not seem to enjoy it, but I enjoyed it because I was watching the other kids in the theater, the other kids in the cinema house, the way they were enjoying and the way they were laughing, and then all the songs and all came back to me, like, so then I started, just trying to enjoy it a little bit, like, but I think I've passed that stage now for Sound of Music. But till today, I sing the Sound of Music songs, and it's really nice. But it had a nice storyline also. So that one, Mary Poppins, I've seen. What other musical ones I've seen? I've not really gone into opera. Like, I don't see much of opera type of things. But yeah, I think these are the only two that stand out in my mind. Uh, Steven says two of my all-time comedy movies are The Gods Must Be Crazy and The Gods Must Be Crazy Part 2. Oh, really? Okay, I must check that out. I've heard of this, The Gods Must Be Crazy, but I never ever thought of seeing it because, like, comedies is not really my forte. Comedy is not my forte, so I don't really. Uh, I don't see much of love stories. I don't see much of love stories. I say love stories should be in reality, not on the screen. So I don't really go in to see a lot of love stories, romance, and all. I don't really go to see that, but there could have been a few. There could have been a few that stand out in my mind. But the main thing that comes to my mind is An Affair to Remember. An Affair to Remember was a beautiful, beautiful love story. I think it was Vivian Leigh and Clark Gable, if I'm not mistaken. Vivian Leigh and Clark Gable act in it. Both fantastic actor and actress. Wow. And the way they portrayed themselves, An Affair to Remember. Okay. Stephen, if you ever seen any of the movies I'm mentioning, let me know. Okay. So, An Affair to Remember. I remember this very well. Maybe I saw it only once again, but not really interested to see it, though I enjoyed it. But yeah, Vivian Leigh and Clark Gable. Handsome fellow, Clark Gable, with his little mustache, good height he had. So yeah, that's another movie which I thoroughly enjoyed, in love story and romance. But normally I don't really see it. Talking about uh, talking about murders and all that, Alfred Hitchcock. Alfred Hitchcock. I have watched practically all his movies. I'm sure I watched each and every one. And he had a very nice thing about coming into his own movie. He used to make an appearance always in his movies. So yes, I enjoyed Alfred Hitchcock's movies a lot. They were very good murder mysteries, very very good. So I remember. So yeah, I loved his all his movies, Alfred Hitchcock. The only thing that mainly stands out in my mind is Psycho. Psycho stands out in my mind. So yeah, Alfred Hitchcock. So I loved his movies also for the murder. Then coming down to what else do I like? What else do I like? Mm, yeah, I think that's about all. That's about all what I really kind of music I like. Yeah, the adventurous ones, like I said about Hatari, and I used to see a lot of Tarzan movies when I was young. Tarzan, Tarzan of the Apes, Tarzan of the Jungle, The Lost Jungle. All I saw all Tarzan. I like Johnny Westmuller. Just he was a bit short, but I think I like Johnny Westmuller the best. I forget the names of other Tarzans that came, but Johnny Westmuller, he was, I think, the best. I liked him. And yeah, all the Tarzans, I've seen it as a young kid. In the boarding school, they used to show that movie very often. So I used to go and see all the Tarzan movies. I've seen a lot of Alfred Hitchcock movies. Yeah, you liked it, Stephen? Did you like the Alfred Hitchcock movies? I loved it. I loved all his movies. I loved. And good suspense, good suspense builds up good suspense. So, yeah, so what else? What else? What else can I think of? I don't much care for science fiction. I don't much care for science fiction, so I like something which is, yes, you like them, yes. I don't much care for science fiction, I don't care for that. Then what else? TV shows. Oh my gosh. I said no, we'll talk about films and TV shows. TV shows, Stephen, don't talk about Stevie. I got so involved with Santa Barbara. I really got so involved with Santa Barbara. In India, they used to show an episode when I'm sleeping, but there was another episode which used to be shown like at 3 o'clock in the morning. No, the other one which they show in the afternoon and all, I'm in school. I cannot see it. But they used to show one which was 3 o'clock in the morning my time. I literally used to set my alarm. I used to set my alarm so I could get up at 3 o'clock in the morning just to watch that, and then I could never go back to sleep and then get ready for school and go to school to teach. But my wife used to say, "Are you crazy?" You know. And then after that, I stopped watching that serial, Santa Barbara. I stopped. Why? Bloody son is marrying the mother-in-law, and mother-in-law is marrying the God knows. Oh, the whole family was a mixed. It was really too much. It got. After that, I said, no, I don't want. This is chaos, man. Chaos. Trying to remember who's marrying who and whose son is, and who's the mother and who's the mother-in-law, and I totally lost it. I totally lost it. I love all zombie movies. Even the ones that are supposed to be scary, I find to be hilarious. The only zombie movie, where people are chasing others and then they are biting off their hand, even their own hand, they are biting it off and all that. So the only zombie movies I really saw was when I was in teaching in Muscat Sultanate of Oman. There they had very, very two theaters only. They had two cinema houses, and one mainly showed all the English movie. So just to see a movie, just for the heck of seeing a movie, I used to go. I used to go there, just for sake of seeing a movie. So yes, I saw a couple of zombie movies over there. That's when I first saw the zombie movies. Now this I'm talking about in 1980, 81, 1980, 81. But after that, no. Like even now, I wouldn't like go to see the zombie movies. They were too, too heinous. So yeah, so no, I do not go to see the zombie movies anymore. When I was at Muscat, I used to see, and they used to show some nice movies. We used to go to church every Friday because in the Gulf country, Friday is the weekly off. So every Friday they used to have the church instead of Sunday service. Like Sunday used to be a mass, but instead of the main one and Sunday, it used to be on Friday when many people would come. So they used to show a movie after that. I think it was 5 by or something like that, a ticket. So basically, I used to go to church not for church. I used to go just towards the end, and so that I can then go and join the movie and pay $5 and join the movie. So yeah, I used to mostly go there for the movie. The only problem was the movie would get over late in the night, because first the church service, then the movie. And coming home, there was no transport coming home that road. There was no transport. And if I had to walk, it would take me a good 30-minute walk with not much street lighting, quite dark. So it was a bit scary, and I would be alone to come home. It was a bit scary, but thank God, nothing untoward ever happened to me. Nothing happened to me. So yeah, Fridays I used to go. Not every Friday, but whenever I thought like of going, I would go. So yeah, so that is about zombie movies. No, it's not my type of movie. Then science fiction is not my type of movie. Then what else? What other type of? Talking about serials, not talking about TV shows, serials. Uh, I really stopped Santa Barbara, but it was madness the way I was hooked on. Even my colleague said, Vincent, are you gone mad? I never heard of anyone setting an alarm to get up early in the morning just to watch a series I said, what to do? The other one comes in the afternoon when I'm in school. I just definitely cannot see it. And after school was always, games and activities. And I used to be the coach and for football. And I used to also help out with athletic time. So yeah, it was really terrible. I had to get up 3 o'clock in the morning to see. But I think I saw it for almost a year and a half. Yeah, a good year and a half to 2 years. Till finally, it was becoming such a mess with relationships. I just stopped. I just stopped. And talking about TV shows, uh, I watched the Steve Harvey show. I used to watch the Steve Harvey show. Not too bad. I love his jokes, the jokes that he cracks in between, and I love all his facial expressions and all that. The way his eyes go up and all, like I quite enjoy. He's quite a nice chap. Then I also used to watch the Steve Harvey show. You know, most of these shows actually I started watching because my wife was very interested. She was very keen in watching these shows. And therefore, because of that, I started to watch some of them. But she used to watch, oh, she used to watch opera also. I have watched Opera Winfrey also. I do, I just, the thing is on the tip of my tongue. Genevieve, not Genevieve. She's a lesbian actually. She has this very good show. She's a lesbian and she brought her husband also on the show sometimes. Oh, very nice name she has. Very nice name. It's on the tip of my tongue. Again, I can picture her like Clint Eastwood in the morning. I could picture him. I couldn't get his name. Now, who's this one? Who's this one? Very nice name. Let me think. Okay, let me try to find out. Uh, who's this? This one? US talk show. Uh, See, the name is like on the tip of my tongue, but I'm not getting the correct name. I'm not getting the correct name. What a nice name she has. Uh, oof. Let's see. It may come back to me later on. It may come back to me later on, but I'm trying. But I'm trying, but it's not coming. Uh, Ellen DeGeneres. Ellen DeGeneres. Yes, Ellen DeGeneres. Okay. So she has a talk show, Ellen DeGeneres. So my wife used to love watching that. I have watched some of her shows, but not quite interested to keep watching every episode of hers. But yes, yes, Ellen DeGeneres. So, but my wife, she was keen. She loved the Ellen DeGeneres show. So she used to watch that. So through her, I came to, watch all these kind of shows. Uh, what is that other one where they have questions and they keep guessing the questions and then they give a car as a this. Uh, these names don't come to me. Now, before I forget again, when I was in Philippines for 3 weeks, when was this now? This is the first time when I went in the month of April 2019. April 2019 was the first time I went to Philippines. And for the 3 weeks over there, I got addicted to a TV serial called The General's Daughter. If anybody from Philippines, if they are here, all right. Uh, so The General's Daughter. Yeah, I saw The General's Daughter. I loved that serial a lot. I loved that serial a lot. And very intriguing, very interesting. Yes, it was in English. It was in English. I found it very appealing, very interesting. So I used to be watching that show, and every day that was an episode. Every day it used to come out. So for 3 weeks, I enjoyed watching that. Then when I went back in July 2019. I didn't really have access to a TV, so I couldn't really see that show. And I tried watching, I think, on my phone, but my phone was a lousy phone, and there was no Wi-Fi, so Wi-Fi was another headache. And I think when I used to go to the mall, it was only in the evening. It would come out, I think, late in the evening, 7:30, 8 o'clock or something. So by then I'm back home from the mall. And in Philippines also there's something very strange. In the malls, they give you free Wi-Fi for 1 hour, only 1 hour free Wi-Fi. But that also you must have uh yeah, free Wi-Fi for 1 hour. So but like so I never saw it. Then when next time I went to Philippines was in July 2022. So that time I had gone to Pita's place. But no, the serial had ended by then. Serial had ended by then. A very good serial, The General's Daughter. I really got involved in that serial. Maybe there are replays now on TV. I could see it and see properly. What it was from the beginning. Yeah. So yeah, I enjoyed. So I really enjoyed. I really enjoyed the General's Daughter. But other serials I used to watch, never really. Yeah, I watch things like Britain's Got Talent, America's Got Talent. I watch that. I've seen the Filipino talent, Indian one. I've seen that also. So yeah, those talent shows I have watched because some of them are really very good. You never know when you miss it. And even till now, I on YouTube when suddenly something comes up, I watch it. I watch it. I get some notifications. I watch. Some are not interesting, but some are very interesting. All the song, whether it's singing, whether it's dancing, whether it's gymnastics, I really enjoy all of them. I like the Got Talent shows. Yes, I like them all. UK's Got Talent, America's Got Talent, and I watch some from some other countries as well. I've seen some good Filipinos coming, Filipinos, good voices they have. I've seen Filipinos coming for America's Got Talent, and they have done very well for themselves, very well. Once there was a girl who came, she's blind, and she has come from Indonesia. I think she was from Indonesia. And what a voice she had. And she plays the piano. She's blind, but she plays the piano. Reminded me of Stevie Wonder. Talking about Stevie Wonder, yes, I just called to say I love you is his most popular number, I think. I love that. But talking about Wonder made me think about We Are the World. I think Michael Jackson was the one that got everybody together, for that We Are the World. How many of them came out? How many of them came and sang? That was so famous, when it came out. So I love that We Are the World because each one sings in such different voices and each one takes a different part. And some of them like came together. You remember the girl from Indonesia? Yeah, see, you also watch. Yeah, she was fantastic, blind, still playing the piano. So very good, very good. And all the Filipinos who come, whether they are males or females, they come good voices, good singing. And quite a few of them also came being magicians on the talent show. And talking about magicians, I have seen so many young boys, especially mostly were boys. There were a few girls also, but mostly boys coming. And what they are only 10, 9, 10, 11, 12 years old. What magic tricks they are performing. Very good they are, very good. I saw quite a few of them. I enjoyed it thoroughly. But yeah, I was talking about We Are the World. Oh my gosh, I love that song. I love the way it was choreographed. I love all the people who participated in that. You know, how many? I forget how many now. What is the number of people? But oh, that was an awesome song. I really enjoyed it. I really loved it. So I'm not much into songs. I'm not into songs, especially the modern ones. I just do not know who's who, in the modern generation. And even the modern actors for that matter, I'm not into the modern actors. I prefer the old ones. I prefer the older ones. There was a blind autistic boy singer on America's Got Talent with a very good voice. Autistic boy. I've seen one or two autistic people come on. I've seen autistic people come on. It could be the same one you're talking about. Let me think. Autistic boy. Uh, he was little on the tubby side. He was little on the tubby side. Uh, a cute round face and little on the tubby side. I think this was one autistic boy that came, if I remember correctly. Yeah, who had a very good voice. Uh, there was another Cody. Yes, 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 Cody. Correct. Correct, Cody. He was a little tubby chap and nice round face. Cody, yes, Cody. Yes, you're right. And I think he went on for a long time. He came, correct, correct, Cody, I remember. Yes, Cody. Very good he was. Very good he was. So we were talking about the same guy. You're right. And there was once also, Stephen, a group that came, a group, and in some way they were also kind of autistic, or they had anything related to those kind of things, like all sped people, like so but the whole group was singing, and some you could see were really like the mongoloid faces and those kind of things, but most of them, but yeah, they all sang, and very good. I think they got the golden buzzer for that also. But they were really singing, and all the different parts and different voices, and it was a large group. I think there were about 30 to 40 of them on stage. But yeah, that was good. So yes, yes, we see. You say you don't remember names. You remember Cody's name. Stephen, you remember Cody's name? Yes, correct, Cody. So yeah, sometimes the names come. Sometimes the name, I just cannot get the name. I just cannot get the name. See, morning Clint Eastwood. I was struggling to get his name, and I've seen so many movies of his. Ace High. Uh, God, so many movies. And then he became a director also. He directed many good movies. So yes, I really enjoyed. Then yeah, so that was about TV shows, like TV shows. Serials, I don't like to watch serials and get involved, because then sometimes the serials become so boring. They just, to fit in a serial, they put in something like. For me, it's very boring unless it is very gripping, and then I watch it. So sometimes my sister tells me, okay, watch this one. I, oh no, it's a serial. She thinks yes, but it's very engaging. So then I watch Cody Lee. Cody Lee. So So yes, I enjoy watching that. I enjoy watching America, British, Singapore, and not Singapore. Some of the European countries have also. Philippines used to have it. I don't know, they stopped it then. So yeah, that's another thing. I love those talent shows. What else? What else? What else can I talk about? Talk about TV shows. For years now, I don't have a TV in Canada, in Thailand. Almost 5 years, 4.5 years I was there. No TV. I never had a TV, not interested in watching the TV. I would like to see news on the TV. I would love to see, the World Cup cricket and all those things. But football, I would love to see. But, you know, talking about football, I will relate a little incident talking about football. What is Steven saying? Did you ever see Clint Eastwood's The Unforgiven? I'm sure I don't recall the what the movie is about, The Unforgiven. I don't recall, but I think I've seen it, The Unforgiven. Like Clint Eastwood, I think I've seen practically all his movies because I like him as an actor. I liked all his Western movies, and I've also liked all the other movies he's acted in apart from the Western ones. So I think I remember. Maybe if I see a little bit of it, the movie might come back to my mind. But talking about that also, I have seen so many movies on Netflix. And sometimes I say, oh, this is a very good movie. Have I seen it before? It sounds familiar. And sometimes I go in and I see, oh, I haven't seen it. But sometimes I have seen it before. And I just take it fast forward till the end and I just, discard it. I delete it again and then. So many times I've re-seen a movie. Sometimes I've re-seen a movie because I've forgotten a lot of parts in between and they seem interesting and certain parts come to my mind. But the storyline, I forget the storyline. So I see the movie again then sometimes. I see the movie again just to get back the storyline. In The Unforgiven, he was an outlaw turned pig farmer. Outlaw turned pig farmer. Okay, no, no, it doesn't come to my mind. So maybe I've not seen it. Maybe I've not seen it. Uh, Okay, I will check. I will check Netflix and see whether I have that. The Unforgiven. I will download it and I will keep it then. Let me just check and see the Unforgiven. Was it a good one, Steven? Was it a good movie? Worth seeing? Was it a movie worth seeing? Uh, the Unforgiven. The Unforgivable. The Unforgiven. Okay, no, it's not on Netflix. The Unforgiven, not on Netflix. I'll have to see on YouTube if I can find out on YouTube. I'll have to check on YouTube if the movie is there. But is it worth seeing? Yes, very good movie. Okay, very good movie. Okay, so it's not on YouTube. I mean, not on Netflix. I'll have to check YouTube and see. Sometimes the print in YouTube is not good. The print for older movies and all in on YouTube is not really very good. Uh, YouTube, YouTube, Unforgiven. But sometimes, I never know, like, when I just see a little bit of the movie, then suddenly, things come back to my mind. But is it Unforgiven? Is it something to do with, like he was an outlaw? No, he was an outlaw, you said. He was an outlaw. He comes back to do pig farming, but then some people get again, or the law comes after him again, and he fights back or something like that. So let's see. Unforgiven. There is one on YouTube, but it's not looking very. Uh, it's not looking a very. Huh? YouTube. The Unforgiven movie. Of that Unforgettable came as a Unforgiven. Okay, I'll check it out later on. It's on YouTube. Yeah, Clint Eastwood. Clint Eastwood. Unforgiven. I will check that out. He goes with some men to kill someone for money. Mhm. I'll watch it. I'll watch it. English movies are nice. Usually they are for about 1.5 hours. So they get over, fast. Good. Normally what I do is in Thailand, here I don't do it. Uh, but in Thailand, whenever I was not only in Thailand, even in the other province, yeah, in Thailand, wherever I was. Usually, when I'm having lunch and dinner, is the time I sit on and I watch a movie. When I'm watching lunch and dinner, I watch a movie. The movie doesn't get over, so it continues for the. If I'm watching in the afternoon, it continues for the night. It continues sometime to the next day, depending upon which movie I'm watching. So every lunch and dinner. So what happens is sometimes my lunch and dinner is extended because I'm also concentrating on the movie and the storyline, and also sometimes it's extended. And anyhow, it always used to be extended because then I will go and have some fruit. Invariably, I will buy fruit. Some days, of course, I my fruit was over and I did not go out to buy, or I went out and the man was not there. The fruit seller wasn't there. So sometimes those things happened. But other most of the time, I had fruit. So after lunch and dinner, I would also have the fruit. So that was extra time would go in eating that. So okay, okay. Thanks, Stephen, for the link. Thanks for the link. Yeah, because sometimes the redo movies, watch movies online for free. Wow, really? I better save this. I better save this website, this link in my favorites. Where is that now? Add to favorites. When you want something, you never see it. Add to favorites. Okay, I'll see afterwards. I opened it out. I'll see afterwards. Let me go to the home page and save the home page. That will give all the names here. That will give all the names. Comedy, crime. Wow, crime. I love that. Comedy, crime, documentary. But they got some more. Fantasy, history, horror. Oh, I have seen some horror movies. Talking about that, I've seen some horror movies. Uh, if it's not disgusting horror, then it's okay. Like I've seen practically all the series of Elm Street, right? Something about Elm Street. I think I've seen all the series that came out. Elm Street. So I've seen that. Exorcist. I've seen that also. So I've seen some of them. But I don't like to go in for the gory ones, the gory ones. I don't like to go and see those ones. But otherwise, horror films, yes, I have watched, but not in particular. They are not really, you know, it's like one beat. So thanks for that link. I'll check it up. Yeah, it's got a lot of this. Yeah, I'll check it later, and I'll save that link. I'll save that link and I'll watch it later. Right. So yeah, that is it. It's so sad. It's only you and me. Some and today's Saturday, so I thought, today's Saturday in the East, today's Saturday. So I thought there will be many people who will join in. I sent a link also to so many people, and yeah, maybe Saturday evening is a popular. I don't know. Whether Saturday evening it's popular. What? No idea. Choo, 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 choo. Then what are some of the other movies? What are some of the other movies? Uh, Rose has been live for 12 hours. She's got no other work to do. 12 hours. What's she doing? Talking and singing? What's she doing? Talking and singing? 12 hours? I can't believe. She's lucky. See, 12 hours and how many people come on her channel, correct? So you can imagine what is the watch hours. She doesn't need it, but what watch hours she must be having. 12 hours and so many people coming on her channel. My God, 12 hours. Is she doing some marathon? I must ask her, must send her a message and ask her, are you doing a marathon? Watch live streaming. I've never seen anyone on such a long live stream before. Randy must be getting bored. Randy just hates, Randy hates the live stream. She slept a lot of it and was just watching her pig to see if it was going into labor. That is why she was just on live stream. Okay, okay. That's why 12 hours. Yeah, now they got the Starlink, no? They got the Starlink, so therefore good for her to, she would have a good coverage to stay at the piggery and watch. Ah, that's why. Ah, so she was sleeping also, just keeping the live stream on. I know many people come on, even the Filipinos, many of them come. Silent live stream. They are not interacting. It comes on like 2 o'clock in the morning, 1 o'clock in the morning. They are fast asleep, but they are keeping, and they write also silent live stream. Here I am coming live, hardly anybody comes to my live stream. Can you imagine if I just keep silent live stream? There'll be nobody. They'll say, oh, this fellow, no talking, no nothing. Finished. Nobody will come. But I see many on the silent live stream. I just say hello and all that and I leave. I like somebody interacting, I like somebody interacting. But they have, I see, lots of comments come and people are repeating comments. And like somebody told me, during the time of silent live stream, that's a good time for the viewers to interact with each other. Wow, yeah, correct. I see them interacting. So they say that is the better time for them to interact with one another. Can you imagine now if I was doing a silent live stream, Stephen, you would be interacting with yourself only. So would you do that? You would get bored. You would leave, right? So I, I don't know. I wouldn't think of. I like interacting with people. I like interacting with people. I don't like the silent treatment. I don't like the silent treatment. Filipinos are good for the silent treatment because they have tempo, especially the women. Filipino, the Pinays, tempo. They are very famous for tempo. That's when they give you the cold shoulder. They just remain quiet, remain silent. They don't bother to talk. So tempo, the Filipino tempo. Oh my gosh, it's really funny. Choo, 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 choo. And what else? What else can we talk about? Can we talk about anything? I still got battery, but it's halfway, so might as well just charge it. A lot of men like it when their wives quit talking. You are right. You are right. Very true. Very true. Very true. Because wives usually don't talk, they nag, right? They don't talk, they nag. But believe me, I am the one that remains silent, many times. I find that's the best way because in an argument, you'll start from few words to go to long sentences and then it'll become non-stop and then it gets too heated and then it goes to yelling and screaming and shouting where the neighbors also can hear, so I don't like to upset myself. So very soon I started many years ago. I would show tempo. I would just remain quiet. It's better. Forget the argument and let her have the last say. Let her have the full say, not just the last say, but the full say from beginning to end. It will be better because it's that way. Because then it just ends. So yeah, silent treatment. But I think that's the best, because people get irritated when you remain quiet and nobody is responding. You're asking something, nobody is responding. That irritates people even more. So, I feel that's the best treatment. The silent treatment is the best way to stop an argument. Because when there's nothing coming back, it's like banging your head against the wall. But even if you bang your head against the wall, you will get a lump or bruised or something. So you'll get something. But when they are up against the wall trying to, make you retaliate. And sometimes the argument is not so much for the sake of argument. The thing is like, you want to irritate the other person more, And when you find the other person is irritated, then you want to irritate them even more, right? Because you know what gets them irritated. So that's what I learned. The best thing is silence. Remain silent. Sit down there, listen to whatever is said. No need of walking away. But if it gets too much, then just walk away. Because when you're walking away, it will be, hey, where are you going? I haven't finished talking to you. I'm still talking. Anyway, and my wife was sick, many times it got worse. Many times, the situation got worse. Uh, you know, she was 200% mind working, 200%. So I have a nice video. I have a nice video. My wife and son, my son took her for some therapy. She had gone and she had to have some blood test or something done. So before the blood test, the pathologist or whoever it was talking to my wife, and just asking her some general questions and all that. And she was mainly doing it to put her at ease so when she starts to prick her, she will not feel it. But one of the questions what she was talking to, she just asked, do you know your blood type? And she said something like, I forget now, but she said something like she's A, A positive or A negative or something like that. She said, okay. And my son chimes in and he says, no, mom, you cannot be. And she said, no, of course I am. I know I am. And then he started laughing and he said, mom, see, dad is B positive and I am, and he said something, and I am this, you know. So I think he is O or something is, I forget what he said. So he said, dad is B positive and I am so and so. So if you insist that you are this A group or whatever she said, if you insist that this is your blood group, that means, mom, I'm not your son. Nicely, he just said, then, mom, I'm not your son. And then the pathologist said, yes, yes, you are right. What you're saying, correct. If her blood group is this and your father's blood group is this and your blood group is this, that means you know, you cannot be her son. But you have been born from her, right? So my son said, yes, I'm born from her. She's my mother. So then she cannot be, no, no, my wife is still going on. No, 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 I know I am. So like that, she could be very, very stubborn, very, very stubborn she could be. But in her sickness, that was because of her sickness. That was because of her sickness. But yeah, but other she was good. Like people always said, how do you manage Winston? And I said, well, I always consider this as payback time. Like she used to basically do the cooking. I remember when we were in Dubai, 4 o'clock in the morning, she used to get up just to do the cooking. And my son will eat something, my daughter will eat something else. So she'll be cooking something separate for them. And then she'll cook something for each of them, she'll cook separate. And then for her and me, she will cook separate. So, that was really, I used to tell her, just make them eat everything. No, she would cook separate. So 4 o'clock in the morning, she would get up, she would quickly cook and everything, and then she would leave to work. She started by about she started by about 7 o'clock or something. She used to start work and finish at about 3:30. She used to finish work. So previously, she used to go by the bus, Emirates Airlines. The bus used to come and pick her up, but later on, she started driving to work. We got a car, and she started driving to work. Ah, you are A. Okay. Or maybe you're just A, no positive or negative, just A. I used to keep forgetting, but then I have a report where I did a blood test. So I have that report with me. So one day when I was sorting out my files and all that, I came across the blood report. So I read it and I said, now I must remember it. And then when I saw the video with my son and my wife, then there he says, Dada is B positive, and I forget what he says. So I started to remember that my blood type is B positive. It's very useful to know your blood type, Stephen, because you never know sometime if you're involved in an accident or something like that, and they have to give you blood. If you can respond, you can talk, at least you can tell them, this is my blood. Because if they do a blood test, it takes quite some time to come back with the result. Of course, now things are getting better and better. Maybe they come back shortly, but I think it takes still a little while. So yeah, so blood type also is very important. Just that way. Then what else? There were so many things I wanted to talk about movies and about TV serials. So many. Have you ever seen any of the British comedies, Stephen? Any of the British comedies like Are You Being Served and Faulty Towers? Oh, another one. Some mothers do have M. M comes with the apostrophe EM. Some mothers do have them. Some mothers do have them. So they've said some mothers do have M. Oh my God, that guy, he's crazy, man. He's crazy. Some mothers do have M. Yeah, some mothers do have them. He was really a crazy son. Very comical, very nice. So have you seen any of British comedies? I love British humor. I really love British humor. Keeping up appearances. You should see that lady, Mrs. Bouquet. Oh, she acts very well. Very well she acts. Oh, Stephen, if you haven't seen and you like comedy, right? You like comedy. And if you haven't seen, you're missing something. You're missing something. Just have a look at even one episode of Keeping Up Appearances. Just watch one episode of Keeping Up Appearances. Watch one episode of Mind Your Language. You will want to see more and more of that. Those people are so good. They are not the traditional, they are acting like Indians and Pakistanis and Spanish and all that. And even the Japanese guy is not Japanese. Even the Japanese guy is not Japanese. but the way they act, mind your language. Oh, they drive you crazy, with how they are acting. And that the principal also of the school, she's another cartoon character. Oh, I'm telling you, Steven, you will laugh your guts out. You love comedies, you will laugh. Like, I don't really love comedies, but there are a few comedies I do watch, and I have watched, and I will keep on watching them. You know, now and then I get some, notification coming up, and suddenly something comes up about this. And even if I've seen it before, I still watch it. I still watch it. Did you see any of the Ernest movies? Now, wait, name rings a bell. Is the name of the serial Ernest? Is the name of the serial Ernest, or is Ernest the name of a person in a serial? Ernest movies you're talking about. Ernest movies. No, no. Is there a movie called Ernest? I've never heard of it. Uh, movie called Ernest. Ernest movies in order. No, no, I don't think I've ever seen it. I'm just reading a little bit about it. No, I don't think I've ever seen it. No, I've not seen any of the Ernest movies. Ernest goes to jail. Ernest goes to school. Okay. What scene? What scene? Is it a serial or a movie? Or it's just like different episodes of it? No, I've not seen. I've not seen. No, I've not seen Ernest goes to jail, Ernest goes to school. No, I've never seen. I just saw it was portrayed by some actor, Jeremy or something, who's passed away now. They are movies. Okay. Okay, I will keep that in mind. Ernest. Yeah, I will check it out. I will check it out. I will check it out. No, I have not seen. I'm just reading. You never liked the Elm Street. I saw a few of them, or I think I must have seen all of them. I'm just reading Rose's comment again, but that Rosemary and Randy, they fight so much even on screen on the live also. They are always having arguments and fighting, and they pass it off as a joke. They pass it off as a joke, but I don't know. I can see through the joke. I can see through the joke, like But they really, dispute on so many points. Like they don't agree with each other on so many points. Hello, Pita. How are you, Pita? You're now at work. Yeah. So I told Steven that Pita said she cannot come on my live stream because she cannot be co-host because she has to go to work. But I said I feel she will come later on when she's in school. That's what I said. Yeah. So like We spoke a lot, Stephen and myself spoke a lot. You'll have to see the replay, Pita, for what all we have spoken. Because last time I had a movie thing. I had after the song, after the song, I had a movie serial, but we did not talk much about it. But this morning, Steven and myself, we started talking so much about movie. I said, "Hey, Steven, let me just, have in the evening. I'll come." And then I said, "Let me invite many people. Send the link because they can come and talk. When you're talking about a movie, you can talk a lot about it compared to writing. Correct? Writing is boring to write all that, but you can talk, and so that's why I said. Steven said he doesn't like to do live stream, so that's okay. And you are at work, others you would have come. So yeah, okay, I will see. Ernest goes to jail, Ernest at school. Let me see what they are like. Yeah, so I was telling about Rosemary and Randy. I was telling about Rosemary and Randy. So I hope she doesn't watch this episode of mine. Can you imagine if she watches it? She'll say, "What is fellas talking openly about us?" They'll get more mad at me. I'll tell you something else afterwards. Separately, I'll tell you. And that is one of the reason why I changed my mind and I did not go to Billy Run. I changed my mind. But Rosemary was nice. She was telling me at that time, she said, "Vincent, forget about Randy. You just come. You just come for your holiday." But what happened that day when I went to book my ticket to Billy Run, and they said, "No, you have to come and book it on the spot, no advance booking." Like, 11 o'clock is the thing, and you have to come like 7 o'clock in the morning, be at the pier. Why? It's first come, first serve. Because there's only one boat, one ferry per day at 11 o'clock in the morning. So first come, first serve. So why they don't have. See, if you take my money and I don't come, you got my money finished. There's no refund, correct? You got my money. If I don't turn up, you gained. You got extra money. And I'm just sure you can take somebody last minute you can accommodate somebody in place of me because I did not turn up. I'm not going to meet the boat halfway somewhere. So, you can take somebody else and you earn extra money. But they did not have it. Oh, Parinda, how are you, Parinda? Good morning from Thailand. Oh, Parinda, you're still in Thailand? I thought that day you said you're leaving the next day. Oh, Parinda, nice. Parinda, you want to come? Co-host? Click the link. You want to come co-host? Click the link. I send the link to you. If you want to come co-hosting, click the link. So yeah, so it was really that's another story I'll tell you later. But what happened when I came back, then I thought, maybe this is a good sign. I am doing great. I'm leaving today. Oh, you're leaving today. Okay, okay. Where, Saudi? Going back to Saudi? You going back to Saudi, Parinda? Your mom is going to feel very sad. But once you go, she'll get busy back again. She always goes visiting, friends and all those kind of things. So she'll get busy back again in her routine. Unfortunately, I was also leaving. I was leaving. Otherwise, I would have come down to your province and met you over there. And you got a beautiful area over there. You sent me those few pictures. Wow. Real good province life, you know, countryside life. Very nice. I love that place. I love that place. Yeah, I love that place, Pita, where your mom and all are. So where are you going? Saudi or back to US or to Kuwait or something? Steven said, I used to watch a Canadian comedy called The Red Green Show. Oh, never heard of it, Steven. Never heard of it. Hmm, never heard of that movie, of that comedy show. But I'm telling you, Steven, just watch any of these British comedies, you'll love it. I wouldn't recommend Faulty Towers. I wouldn't recommend some others have, and I wouldn't recommend, maybe I wouldn't recommend those to you. But Are You Being Served? Yes. Are You Being Served? It's worth seeing. Yes, Parinda, I'm seeing your request coming. Oh yeah, let me add you. Hi, Parinda.
Yes. How
Good
are
to meet
you?
you.
Nice to
Yeah, I'm
meet
fine.
you.
I'm fine.
Yes.
Are you all packed and ready?
Yeah, all packing and I will travel in another 5 hours. So now in Thailand it's six. Hold on, what time is it? Six, 7 o'clock right now.
Right, right.
Hmm. Hello
Thailand,
everyone.
7,
Hello me.
almost 7:30, right? No, 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock. Yeah.
7 o'clock. Yes.
So, how do you fly? Do you fly to Suvarnabhumi?
No, no. I right now it's very convenient. So they have the flight from Phuket to Riyadh, like straight flight, direct flight.
Oh,
So later on, yes, it's just meant to be. I'm so grateful. I get to go home and spend time with my mom, and then I got
yeah.
to do these projects, my wellness center here, and then like back and forth, Thailand and Saudi Arabia easy now. And then when I take Saudi Arabia to Riyadh, I mean Saudi Arabia to Riyadh, Riyadh to Thailand to Phuket, and then I just jump on the bus and back to my hometown just to connect. That's
Very
it.
convenient. Very
Yeah.
good.
Before when I'm in US, I have to take a flight to Japan, Japan to Bangkok, Bangkok to Phuket, Hat Yai or Hat Yai, and then take so many steps. So.
Yeah, long way. Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, Hatia is the famous junction there, no?
Right, right. They said,
Yeah.
one thing that I love and I learned about the later in life, the older you get, life become easier. And the thing at the beginning, you deal so many things, you figure out, and then it's just like the life cycle this way.
You like to get into a routine. But very good. They have
Yeah.
direct from Phuket to Riyadh. Very good.
Mhm.
Which airlines? Which
Yes.
airlines is it?
So I fly Oman Airlines, and
Oh,
then in Krabi, they have direct flight from Krabi to Dubai now also. Yeah,
ah,
there are so many airlines, even Gulf, Saudi Arabia and Gulf Air also have a flight. So yes,
wow.
I'm so excited and happy now. I'm fasting, my sixth day already,
Mm.
Ramadan
So,
months. So hello, May inside.
main site is Pita only. Main site is
Peter.
Pita.
Hi, hello Peter. How are you?
Main site is Pita.
Yes. So, once I get back to Saudi Arabia, my routine get back to normal again, be able to do YouTube, micro life. Now I already plan 9 months ahead already with the
Yeah,
schedule.
you haven't done a YouTube for quite a long while, no?
Yes, for some reason, like the connection here, like also plus with the I didn't use this internet on iPhone. On the other
Correct,
one
correct.
is not good. So yep. But I've been building my page, like Facebook page is amazing also.
Okay.
Mhm. So what's your topic today?
My topic is about movies and television shows.
Mm.
Do you watch a lot of movies?
Not at all. I don't watch TV at all. So maybe for I said almost 15 years.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah. So a lot of what I did is I love to read. I love to write. Now I'm writing a book also. Hope my plan. I've been
Right.
planning for 3 years already, launching my first book. So this year you will be proofreading. As you are English instructor and teacher. Open new post on Perinda after my question. Oh, okay. So where did you go? So you said you on vacation. You come to Thailand?
just just earlier today, Parinda was saying like she's never been anywhere out of her province. Also, she's not traveled to other places in Philippines. Hey, but hey, she's traveled to Cebu. I just remembered she has traveled to Cebu. Pita, you traveled to Cebu. She said, I've not
They
been out of
said,
my province. And I told her, of course, you have traveled to your mother's province.
uh right, right. So they said, Palawan is such a beautiful place. It's in Philippines.
Yes, Philippines are beautiful. And Thailand also. I love Thailand. Lots of beautiful
Yes.
places.
Now, since I've been back, so been working with the community, the people in the community, and also we have um, um, non-profit organization for children like
Right, right.
orphans. I get to do with the helping with the orphan and also on set up with the organization. And yeah, it's like my grateful years. I would say I get to spend time with my mom, helping her. I can say I can be her baby again. It's like spend time with mom, with our children. My kid, usually when I have my baby, my children with me, I never get a chance to really, really talk to mom, sitting, hugging, and lay down. But now, like everywhere, she riding bicycle or motorcycle. Oh my god, that's what was some experience that she's 71. She's 71 years old. She ride
Wow.
bicycle, motorcycle up and down the hill. For me, when I first like I catch the motorcycle, and she said, "No, no, 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 you I'm afraid. I'm not. I am afraid to like you're gonna fall." So she said, "Okay, let's do it. Let me do it."
Right, right.
Yeah. So yeah, it's all about my all my friends said yes, she did it every single day, maybe 2 3 times a day, so she get used to. But once you visit my city, you're gonna see how thrilling, very like oh my god, I if you miss the turn, you will end up in the hill.
Yeah, yeah, correct.
Yeah. Yeah,
True.
Pira, I want you to come visit my hometown. So if you love durian, my family, my dad, my parents do a durian farm. Have you
I don't
is
like durian, Parinda. That smell is horrible. I remember I came to Thailand in 2017 November, I went
Mm-hmm.
to Kochang. I went to Kochang, and
Mm-hmm.
there, people are talking about durian and all in the hotel. So one day when I was passing by the market, I said, I'll buy a little bit of this durian. When I came back and that my whole room was smelling of durian. The next day it
Mm-hmm.
was smelling. I just took everything and I dumped it in the dustbin. Oh my
Right.
God, that smell! I cannot stand that smell. Forget about the taste. I cannot stand that smell.
Yeah. It's something like this. Once it away from the tree, it smell. But it's under the tree, or you just get dry fresh from the. It's amazing.
Okay. But somebody told me in Thailand, they said no, now they are they got a variety of durian where no smell comes.
Right.
There
They
is
do
now
some
a
new.
new variety.
Yeah, they did some new, like, make it out of the season. No smell, no the taunt, the things that
Hmm.
pinching you, and they create it so many, yeah, very high nutritious, like, uh about high cholesterol, I would say. Is depends on what stage you eat, like, if it's very ripe, yes, it's high cholesterol, but if it's right after it's fresh from the tree, it's very good for your body. It's so many benefit.
Mm.
Yes, with especially memory, it's a good for memory, and also on, lots of people that been studying, it's good. And also, lots of people that, when they said, "Oh, I eat durian, I gain weight, I become fat or whatever," because they make it like durian and sticky rice. But if durian itself, you see people in the southern part of Thailand, the original people, like, very good to the skin and also so many benefits.
Oh, I never knew that. Mm.
That's my proof, because my family been doing for 50 years already. They have durian.
Wow.
Yes, and since I've been to US, I never eat. And a lot of friends, "Oh my God, durian at the supermarket." I said, "I'm not gonna buy that, because I know how it tastes." And the even me, if it away from the trees, I'm not eating it. It's the
Yeah,
same
yeah.
thing, anything if away from the trees, sometimes it's like, it turned to something not good.
True, true. Mm. Never knew about that.
Mm. So, what is your favorite movie and TV shows? And
What is the use? You don't love movies. We can talk about
I,
something else. Don't worry.
one time, I one of my favorite. Most of my, I watch movie when I'm on the plane. That's all. If I don't have the internet or the book, I
Right,
don't have
right.
the book with me. If I don't have the book with me or something, I watch. And the last movie that I watched, uh, the story of Lamborghini.
Okay.
Yes, that used to be the truck, the tractor. The people who create Lamborghini, Mr. Lamborghini,
Hmm.
he's create the tractor first. If you go on my post on Facebook, I talking about this story.
Oh,
Become the tractor first, and then become a Lamborghini.
my, but what a tractor and look at a Lamborghini. What a big difference.
Yeah.
Yeah, my God.
Mm.
I wonder
So
what about
yeah.
the truck. I wonder what
Mhm.
about the tractor gave him the idea to start the Lamborghini. And look at the price of
Um,
tractor and Lamborghini. Oh my gosh.
the idea of tractor, because of his family is a
Mm-hmm.
farmer. His dad, his father do
Mm.
do farm, and then he went to be in the military. He come back, said, "You know what? He not gonna do like what his father. He gonna find something better." And then he figure out, he produced the tractor. He create
Yeah.
the tractor, and then he starts selling and make some money selling. And then something like, okay, he said no, I gonna create something better. You know,
Mm.
they said if you want to be somebody, buy Ferrari. If you want to be somebody,
Ah.
but if you are already somebody, buy Lamborghini, because Lamborghini for someone who work hard and then become, and then you like, yeah,
Mm.
just like Ferrari, you buy status,
Yeah,
you
true.
know, and the Lamborghini, you already someone, you working hard, you deserve it. That's how the movie is like described.
Ah. That's
Mhm.
how he moved into that. Correct, correct. Okay, now
Yeah.
Pitta has written, just like you, ma'am, Parinda, I'm not on the movie scene, but Winston knows that. Now I will tell you something about that. Sometimes when Pitta would call me, and I'm watching a movie or something. So she said, "Hey, I also want to watch the movie," and I say, "Yeah, you want to watch?" So then I say, "Okay, I'm watching on my laptop." So then I will call her on WhatsApp on my phone, and I will hold the phone in front of the laptop. And after some time, now I do not know whether she's watching or what she's doing, but after some time, I don't get any reaction from her. And then when I say, "Pitta, what's happened? What's happened?" She's gone to sleep.
Uh-huh.
As the movie starts, Pita goes to sleep.
Yeah. So, Winston, how's the life in Canada?
It's very nice because my daughter, my son-in-law, my
Mm.
three grandchildren are here. So yeah, they keep me amused. And this whole week, my youngest grandson was sick. He had fever and all that, and so
Mhm.
he was at home. So I was there to take care of him. So that was good.
And wish you
Except it's
Peter.
very cold, but a lot of
Mhm.
snow has melted now. A lot of snow has melted.
Right. Yeah. I gonna say and wish you Peter. For me, the minute if I watch the movie, that's put me to sleep because I cannot. For me, I cannot just sit and watch it. Just gonna gonna melt me down. And also, for me, it sound like when come to the movie, it's like white noise to me. When the sounding around me too much, I got sleepy. I got, yeah. So that's that's because I sleep very well when it's noise, background noise.
Right, right.
Hmm. So that
Steven, are you listening? Steven was chatting with me for a long time.
mm-hmm. Steven is in Canada, right?
Steven is in Ohio.
Ohio. Oh, okay.
Yeah, Steven is in Ohio.
Mm.
And Steven is heavy into archery, bows and arrows.
Mm. So Ohio from Chicago, like 5 hours, I believe.
Hmm.
I went to Ohio a couple times. When I was in Chicago, it was in U.S. I have a chocolate business. I always drove to Pennsylvania. Had to go through Ohio
Ah, okay, okay.
because the chocolate factory in between. I mean the border of Ohio and Pennsylvania.
Hmm.
Hmm? Yeah.
Right. Yeah, Steven is still there. He's listening. Steven,
Okay, so hmm?
Steven, are you on tempo? Listening quietly. Tempo is the Filipinos. Pita, tell Parinda something about tempo.
I have to
The
to
Filipino women, when they get angry, they just keep quiet. Silent treatment. They won't speak to you. That is called tempo, and they are very, very famous for it. They will do it very often. They can keep quiet for days, not talk to their man. What you want to say?
so
You're getting ready to go now.
yes, I have something to do.
Yeah, I know. Today you're
I
leaving, so lots of things to do. But still, you came on my live stream. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. You're welcome. What I gonna say about some things? Oh, I do believe the weather Thailand and Canada is much more fresh, right? When the winters, like you can breathe truly. And in Thailand, when I remember that time when I was landing, I said the weather is so cloudy because of the PM, the dust and all the smoke. And I said, no, I'm not gonna go to Bangkok again. You know, if I
Mm.
fly, I will fly directly. You know, that one thing about Bangkok, I am not enjoy the weather that much.
Yeah, true. Bangkok is terrible. Bangkok is terrible.
Yeah.
How's Phuket and Krabi and all? They are nice.
Very nice. It's very fresh. The weather, the air, and also on, especially the center that I'm building. So we have a lot of mangroves. Mangroves
Mm-hmm.
forests that
Mm.
produce a lot of oxygen, and the breeze from the sea and the forest. And I'm just like, okay, I love Krabi and I love my hometown also. My hometown, the whole country is kind of hot. It's summer right now, but my city, a lot of trees, a lot of mountain, like rock, like the mountain, like
Yeah,
from
yeah.
the rock. It's cooler
Cool.
the
Yeah.
weather. Yeah.
I know. I love the pictures you sent me of your province. It's really beautiful. It's really nice.
Yeah, that there are so many, they open to many tourist areas, like you guys have to come. I want to invite
You,
everybody. So
I've been in Thailand for 4.5 years. I've never been to Phuket, Krabi, and I want to see Phang Nga.
Phang Nga is also
Phang
beautiful.
Nga
You
is very
search,
nice, they say.
yeah, Krabi, Phang Nga, Thailand. I mean,
I've
not
never
Thailand,
been.
Malacca, and all the south. Phuket is become more touristic, but if you want exotic like Krabi is Krabi, Phang Nga, and all Chumpon and all those area is very very still untouchable,
Hmm.
the place.
I've never been south. I've never been south so much, except to the Chonburi area, Kochang, except to Kochang. But this
Mm.
side I've never been. I want to visit like Songkla, and come down south more. But I've never
Yeah,
had a chance. I never had
that
a chance to come.
I said come down south and you will have the different feeling of Thailand.
Yes,
It's
true,
like
true.
when I post a lot of pictures, my friend that see the, oh, are you in Philippines? It's same.
True, true.
Mhm.
Let me know when you're coming to Thailand next because you'll come often to see your mom, correct?
Next month during
Yeah.
the Thai New Year.
Okay, so let me know in advance where, depending on where I am, not next month will be too soon for me, but
Mm.
sometime in the future, whenever you are coming, let me know.
Yeah,
And
sure.
yeah, I will make a trip because I would like to see that south part of I would like to
Yeah,
make a
you
trip
have
there.
you have a place. Same thing like Pita. You have a place, just get the ticket. Don't worry of the food and the place. Just get the ticket and
Yeah,
experience.
thanks, thanks, thanks.
I will be your guest. I will be your host.
Just 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 to mention about Parinda, I think I know Parinda now for the last 4 years. And in the beginning, when Parinda did not even know anything about me, I'd just come to Thailand. But at that time, I remember Parinda said, if you have any problems anytime, just go to my mom and dad. That time, my dad was alive also. She said, just go to my dad and mom's house. No problem about anything. We are not very rich. We are poor, but they welcome you and you can stay there for as long as you like. I'll always remember that, like, who you do not know anybody and you just invite somebody to your home, like, and she said don't worry about anything. But yes, I never ever went there.
Yeah,
But i
that's
will
one thing.
i will come, I will come.
Yes, it definitely you have to know. And one thing that I'm really proud of my dad. I would say that even though we born, I would say most of people in southern of Thailand. When I say that time, I was poor because we don't really appreciate what the land we
True,
have. And
true,
now
true,
my
true.
my dad died as a millionaire. and my mom now become millionaires. Like,
Yes,
okay,
true, true,
yes, so
true.
see, both the land, a lot of people down south Thailand, they have a lot of land, and at the beginnings, plus you send your children to go to school, 5 of us to go study, and where's the money left? Nothing. It's like all
Yeah,
going
true,
to education, 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 and they so now. But I really appreciate their hard work and they teach me, teach me a lot about the hard work, the work ethic, and the patient, and all the ways, from what my dad first start the project until now. I see, like, wow, this is the result. What you get,
yeah,
just going in your hard work, and eventually you will get, it might not be my generation, but the next generation with my children, they will like something that I
true,
really
true.
build for them. Yeah. Mhm.
But your father has worked very hard to build up all that, right, over
Oh
the
my gosh.
years.
Yeah. I never see he's complaining. He never got sick. As like, unless, I mean, not he never get sick. He never have a day off. As I was called entrepreneur or self employee or business owner, and he did so many things.
True, true.
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
I was talking to another Filipino. She's also a YouTuber. She's in Manila. And one day I was saying, like the farmers and all, oh, they must be very poor. And she said, no, no, no. In a place called Pangasinan, it's close to Manila. And she said, no, no, no. They are sending their children to well educated schools and rich schools, and they are all rich. Those farmers are all rich over there. Like they
Oh
have
my God.
money. They always have money. Like it's a very
Right.
rich place. I said, I'm so sorry. My understanding is normally the farmers are they work so hard but they do not get back enough because government also doesn't support them. So she said, no, 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 Pangasinan, the farmers are very rich. I said, okay, my
Exactly. Yeah.
apologies. Mm,
Exactly, the quality of life. And even though one of the business owner here, the very very wealthy, but he just wear like, nobody sees, like, okay, this guy own a three big hotel and islands and most of the
mm,
land, and the way how he dress up, just t-shirt, and it's like just dry regular. It's like and
yeah.
same thing when I went to Bangladesh, or people who live in the not in Dhaka, outside, how much wealth they have, such as abundant, like
Mm.
unbelievable, yeah. But
I know they
they
say Bangladesh is a third world country, kind of, but I think there are people rich because when I was a security guard at one of the condos in Brampton, in Canada, so there I was a Bangladeshi guy used to always come and talk to me, and he was telling me like he was telling me all the things about Bangladesh, and he's talking all about the rich area of town and how people are having jobs and what they are working as, and he was talking about the rich part of the town, and I was surprised, like and the community how they cater to each other and help each other and all. I was
oh,
surprised.
oh yes, like one, I got to have to know one of the richest guy from Bangladesh that own, I think, the building in Malaysia, the big building in Malaysia, and the
Yes,
big in New York, and also in Saudi Arabia. I said, this, it's like, really, because the news shows only Daga, only the poor part. Like,
yes,
they
yes,
don't.
true,
Yeah. Most of people, they have the huge land. They have a lot of things because of high population that make it like look the country is very populated, and also make it like people look poor, but there are so many wealthy people.
true, true, true. Yes,
Yeah.
Stephen, there are three pitas. She's got I Connect Insights and Beyond is pita, Maya is pita, and what's the other one? And she's got
No,
one
no,
more.
no. Now Steven Wright become three pitas, not
Yeah,
pita.
She's got a family of three. She's got a family
Uh,
of three.
yes, yes. Okay, so all right, Vincent, we will
Thank you
finish
so much
and
for coming on my show. Thank you so
and
much.
I want to talk to you about the English class.
Yep.
Once we got approved, you know, for British Council, and also the courses, and then what's it called? I just finished register my company in Thailand. Finished and completely finished.
Ah,
So
you
we
registered. Okay, okay. Good.
yeah, now I can run officially here in Thailand with the English course, and people can, so we can start recruit it and teach the student if they want to go study and work in Canada. A lot of people looking for it.
Right, right.
Mhm. Okay.
Okay, okay. We'll
All
talk
right.
again. Let me know. Okay.
Okay. Thank
Bye
you
then.
so much,
Thank you. Safe
everyone.
trip. Have a safe flight.
Thank you
Have
so
a safe
much.
flight. Take care.
Thank thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Bye, Peter. Bye, Steven. Bye, everyone.
Hello, Alex. How are you, Alex? Nice to see you, Alex. Alex, would you like to share about anything about movies? What kind of movies you like to see? Movies or television shows? Alex, would you like to talk about what movies and television shows you like to see? Steven and myself, we had a long chat about so many things. It was good. I'm not ready to share. Okay, I'm out of topic. Okay. Can talk about anything else, don't worry. Any topic you're interested in, you can talk about. Because Pita is not into movies also, and Parinda came, she's not into movies, so we were talking about something else. And even with Steven and myself, we suddenly went to talk about something else also. We left movies one side and we went to talk about other things. What do you want to talk about, Alex? You want to co-host with me, Alex? You want to co-host? You can come. I sent you the link. Yeah, the topic is just to have something as a guide. Just I like that. Just something as a guide to start talking on something, and then from there, we always branch out on something else. So I agree with you, Stephen. It's not a hard and fast rule, Yeah, we never stay on the topic. We suddenly go on to talking because you say something and that leads you to thinking about something else and something else, and we end up completely different and opposite to whatever topic we are doing. And that's it. No, it's only for a discussion. It's only to enjoy, interaction. We learn so many new things also, right? Even from the topics I keep, like we are learning something new. Like Dell said, he said, I'm so sorry that topic was so good, but he had to go to sleep. But like I told him, he can always comment because when he comments, then other people are reading those comments. And from that, we will think of something and we will give a comment back again. And, that starts another discussion, So, yeah, so the topic is only a thing to start on, some direction that we can move because from that, we think of many things. So, yeah, we can talk about anything under the sun. Pita, do you remember that serial, The General's Daughter? When I went to Pita's place in 2022 July, no, the serial was not running anymore. But I loved that serial. It was very good. Plus, Steven, now see, you gave me some new, some new names, of movies. So that's good. I can watch it. I can watch it. It would really be interesting. Today I didn't have time because also today I spent a lot of time on. I have to still master, this live stream. Get people on my live stream. I went and started on my laptop. I did everything on my laptop, and then I realized, oh no, I don't have to do it on the laptop. I have to do it from the phone. Then I had a problem. And then finally, I got everything set up and I deleted the original laptop one. I did it on the phone, but I copied and everything and pasted in the new live stream, and I deleted the old one. So that helped me, to copy and paste. And then I couldn't get into my live stream from my phone. I just couldn't get into the live stream from my phone. And finally, I managed to find out. I tried so many things. I managed to find out, and I will remember now. In future, I will remember what I did. Because I'm not getting, first I used to get that you click on live and then it says go live. I'm not getting that on my phone. I don't know why. I Googled before that to see why I'm not getting it, but they are saying upload a new version. When I go to Play Store to upload, they're saying I have the new version. So I don't know. I tried so much. Then I don't know what made me do it another way, and I just got it. So I will remember that way now. Yes, I have a lot of time, Pita. Yes, I agree with you. I have a lot of time. But normally, like I said, no, I'm only watching during lunch and dinner. Like now today lunchtime, I watched. Today lunchtime I was watching. So I only watching during lunch and dinner time. I'm not watching movies at other times. And even in when I was in Thailand, I used to tell I'm okay. I'm going to have dinner now. I'll watch my movie, and then we'll catch up after that. Right? I used to tell you. And that was I used to tell you when you are busy also with some work, then you carry on with your work and I'll catch you later. But sometimes in the previous province, sometimes while I'm having lunch or dinner, I would chat with you, right? Or we would even be playing Sudoku sometimes. Yeah, but now you don't have time. I agree with that. Now you're principal. Now you're principal, so you don't have time. Yeah, Stephen, I play a lot of Sudoku, and Pita got addicted to Sudoku from because I used to play a lot. Then she got addicted, and oh my God, there was a time she did not have time to talk to me because she's on Sudoku. Can you believe that? Pita telling me she doesn't have time because she's on Sudoku, and she used to play one game after another, one game after another. She got so addicted to Sudoku. I love, and I always take the. Of course, my daily one is various things. It is hard, difficult, expert. So different things come. On the 23rd of March, I have a seminar to attend. Where, Pita? Where? And what kind of seminar is it? Yes, I know you are listening. That's why I'm talking about you because I know you are listening. And with you, I can say anything, no problem. Pita, I must tell you something interesting. I must tell you something interesting. The other day, Del was telling me. Oh, Sudoku seminar. Hey, you're one step ahead of me. Wow, Sudoku seminar. Yeah, the notebook. So Del was telling me, he saying, you want to go to Philippines to stay. Why don't you go and stay with Pita? Del was telling me one day. Say, why don't you go and stay with Pita? So I said, Pita is in another end of the world. Sudoku seminar. Yeah, she's really addicted to. Now she's busy, but other she was addicted to Sudoku. It's very nice. It's a very challenging game. It keeps your mind active. It keeps your mind, and I take it without any clues, no hints, and I have the option for three mistakes. If you make three mistakes, you're out of the game. So I set it for up to three. The minimum is up to three mistakes. By default it is. So I take that. Sometimes I forget which mistake I made. So then I make a second mistake because of that. So I'm very careful. So what I do now, if I make a mistake with one particular number, say number three, I put it in the wrong place, then then I go back and I delete all the number threes. Whatever I have at number three, I delete all the number threes, and then I will start again. From there. Before I used to delete the whole thing. Restart the game. So instead of restarting the game, I now just delete all the number threes because some are there by default from the beginning of the game, right? So they don't get deleted. So you can delete all the ones that you have put in, and then restart from that part onwards. Restart. So that's what I do. I even give it as an exam for my philosophy class. Pita, for philosophy class you give them Sudoku. Wow, you give them Sudoku. My gosh. I know why you give them Sudoku for your exam. So then you can solve Sudoku also. While they are doing the exam, you can solve Sudoku. I know your strategy. I know your strategy. Yes, I used to do that also, Stephen. The newspaper used to come, especially the weekend papers used to have a Sudoku. So I used to play that. Then I bought a book about Sudoku and I used to play. But then I thought, the book is too expensive just to buy to play. Then I started using the online. I use online now. And the other day it said upgrade your Sudoku. So I thought, okay, it'll upgrade to some new one. Go to see it created a second Sudoku. Then I wondered where did my first Sudoku go? But luckily I found it because it automatically creates an icon. So I found both the Sudokus. So after playing one, I go to the other one. Yes, Pit, I agree. Thinking out of the box, right? Yes, it's always good to think out of the box. You're totally lost, ma'am. Those objects, Pita, those subjects here. Yes, Pita teaches a wide range of subjects, and she also has entrepreneurship. She has cooking. I don't know. She always says she's jack of all trades, master of none. She's not jack of all trades. She's Jill of all trades, mistress of none. Jill of all trades, mistress of none. You know that that word mistress is a very misleading term. Oh, single girl. Somebody new has come. Right. I think I you commented on my video, and I'll make you a moderator on my live stream. Okay. I'm going to make you a moderator on my live stream. Okay, simple girl. I made you a moderator on my live stream. You can now interact better with the others. I don't know how simple you are, but very nice of you to join. So, simple girl, where are you from? Where are you from? Okay, the person who is beyond, her name is Pita. Pitta. Yes, see, Stephen also wants to know where are you from, simple girl? Because Stephen is a very simple man. I am from India. Which part of India? Simple girl has very long hair. And Pita, you know how I feel about long hair, yes? Simple minded. Yes, Stephen, you're simple minded. You're a simple man also. Your work and home. Yes, we will support your channel. I subscribe to your channel, single girl. I subscribe. And I think you subscribe to my channel also. People, please subscribe to Simple Girl. She's got very few subscribers. She's also, I think, just started out. She has about eight videos. She has. So yeah, Simple Girl. I subscribe to your channel also. Don't worry. I finished subscribing. Search Pita and Google, and they will give you pictures of birds where my name came come from, where your name comes from. So, simple girl, which part of India are you from? Okay, you've been subscribing to everybody's channel. That's good, simple girl. So, simple girl, which part of India are you from? Simple girl, which part of India are you from? I thought I saw something about Bhojpuri music or something like that. Do, 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 do. Away from the memory, my life I have shown. Adios, amigo. Adios, my friend. Adios, amigo. Adios, my friend. Simple girl, have you disappeared? Or are you still here? Which place in India are you from, simple girl? Adios, amigo. Adios, my friend. The road we have traveled has come to an end. Away from these memories, my love has to go. Adios, amigo. Adios, my friend. Steven, you're talking about 44 pitas. If you go, let's say you go to Facebook also, you just go to Facebook and you type in Winston Burton. You will get about let's say 1,000 Winston Burtons. Okay, you go and type in Winston Burton, you might get about hundreds of Winston Burtons. Then you use my full name, Winston Hector Burton. Okay, use my full name, Winston Hector Burton. You will get 1,000 names. For Winston Burton, you might get hundreds of names. For Winston Hector Burton, you will get thousands of names. How many people in the world are having my name? That is only some in Facebook. What about those who are not in Facebook? Very difficult to find somebody's name by, just by the name. It's very difficult to find a person. But now, like, Google and all, they have, so far advanced. You can type like Winston Hector Burton, Canada, or Winston Hector Burton, Thailand, or Winston Hector Burton. Like that, you can type. Then it comes down less names will come up. Pita bird. Pita is a bird. Okay, Pita is a bird. Pita is a bird. Pita is a heighty flighty bird because she's always multitasking. She's all over the place. Not height, not not heighty flighty in the wrong way. Okay, heighty flighty means always flying around, always multitasking. So she's always busy with doing so much of work. But she's always wonderful, always watching my replays, coming on my live stream. He gives me a lot of support. Steven also, lots of support. Adios, amigo. Adios, my friend. The road we have traveled has come to an end. When two love the same love, one love has to lose. And it's you he longs for, it's you he will choose. Adios, compadre. What must be, must be. May all your mañanas bring joy to away from these memories. My life I must spend. Adios, amigo. Adios, my friend. Another nice song, Jim Reeves. by Jim Reeves. So sad. He died in a plane crash, no? He was traveling by his own private plane and it crashed. Jim Reeves. Short lived. Sad, no? When you die with an accident or something, your life is so short lived. It's very, very sad. Tragic. I hope I die only of old age when I'm 100 years old. So after May, I will have to wait another 30 years to become 100. I never knew Pita is the name of a bird. Pita, bird, or Pita means birds. Pita. What is the meaning of Pita? I am going to check and see what my internet gives me. What is the meaning of Pita? And what does my part of the world say? What is the meaning of the word? What is the meaning of Pita? Mine is giving me something else. Mine is saying it is some kind of Ayurvedic medicine. Ayurvedic medicine. It controls various it controls various aspects of the body and mind, including the metabolic system, temperature. Pitta is a Ayurvedic medicine that controls the various aspects of the body and mind, including the metabolic system, temperature. See, mine gives me something different. Pitta. 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 Wow. Nice Parinder came on my live stream. That girl loves to talk. Oh, she loves to talk. But very, very genuine, very down to earth, very good heart. I was surprised, when I first came to know her and she said, "Oh, you're new in Thailand. No problem. If you're ever, you need any help, you need anything, just go to my house, my province, and my parents will take care of you." I think they are not very rich, but they are rich in heart, and you can stay there for as long as you want. So Pita will control more than my mind, Stephen. She controls me when we play. She controls me when we play Scrabble. Choo, 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 choo. No, but Pita is a very nice girl. Pita. Choo, 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 choo. Oh, simply girl. She she must be visiting different channels and subscribing to people so that they can subscribe to her. I know what it is like, because when I never had subscriptions, I know how I was looking forward to getting more and more subscriptions. Pita de, pita de. Choo, 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 choo. I've always I've always advised and supported Pita to take up something, do one thing, but she likes to do multiple things. But she ends up getting very stressed out. She's got too much on her plate. That's the scientific name of it, Pita Day. So Pita, you've done a thesis on your name, I think, no? You've done a thesis, a PhD on your name. You know everything connected with it. Okay. I think I will for my next PhD I will do study on Pita Day and Pita and all the forms of Pita. I'll use that as my thesis for my next PhD. I've already done a PhD, so why do another PhD? I will do an MAD. I will do an MAD because by the time I finish doing a research on Pita Day, I will become MAD. So let me start doing my research now. So for my research, what am I going to say? What am I going to say for my research? Uh, what are the other forms of Pitta? But you saw, I googled Pitta and Pitta said that it is Ayurvedic medicine. Can you imagine? It said Ayurvedic medicine. Okay, what is this saying? Same thing it's giving me. I said, what are the other forms of Pitta? And it says, Pitta is one of the three fundamental doshas that govern various functions in the body. It represents the fire and water elements that is responsible for metabolism, digestion, and transformation. Interestingly, Pitta has five subtypes, each with specific functions and locations within the body. So see Pitta now, it's taking me to a complete different thing study compared to what Stephen found out and compared to what you found out. And now my Microsoft Bing is giving me a complete different version of this name Pitta. That's why I said if I pursue doing this for my thesis instead of PhD, I will become MAD, right? Instead of PhD, I will become MAD. The oh 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 my phone is going off. I did not realize that. did not realize that. Please don't go off. Please don't go off. Please don't go off. Please don't go off. Please. That phone almost going off. Yes, Pita. Stephen Bennett. Okay, you've given a link from Wikipedia. Ah, because I was searching on Microsoft Bing. I have Microsoft Bing. Microsoft Bing was giving me all sorts of Bing messages. Bin messages. Put it in a bin. Wikipedia. Wikipedia. Pita. Pita is from a family Pitidae of passionate birds found in Asia, Australasia, and Africa. There are 44 species of pitas. Wow. All similar in general appearances and habits. And yet they are found in Asia, Australia, and Africa. Imagine different parts of the world, and yet they are all having the same habits and same species. Okay. Okay, that's good. That's good to know. That's good to know. That's good to know. I searched on Google. Yeah, I also went, but mine is Google, but it comes through Microsoft Bing. I don't know. And I didn't go through the choices. They give you, multiple choices. I didn't go through all that, so I don't know exactly. I don't know about that. The the Tweety birds will linger on your mind. Yes. Now, Pita, you will always be on Stephen and my mind. Always. Choo, 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 choo. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo, doo-doo. A child is born. But I don't know how Pita uses Sudoku for her philosophy test. That will be something interesting. Something interesting how she does that. So today we learnt about Pita's name, and Stephen got one set of information, and I got another set of information. So we learned something more about the different aspects and the different sides of pitta. Mm, yes, we have learnt 44 species of pitta. Choo, 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 choo. Stephen, did you have your dinner? Pitta is very complex subject. Yes, very complex subject. That's why I said instead of doing PhD, I'll be doing MAD. If I choose this as my subject, as my thesis, Pitta, Pitta Day. Hey, miso de, miso de, miso de, miso de, miso de. The Caribbean disco show. Hey, Pitta Day, Pitta Day, Pitta Day, Pitta Day, Pitta Day. Oh, the Caribbean Pitta show. Ah, okay, okay. Yes, because you are 2 hours ahead of me. You are 2 hours ahead of me. Alex came and disappeared. Simple girl came and disappeared. Simple girl came and simply disappeared. Simple girl appeared and simply disappeared. Dell also appeared and disappeared. But Dell is busy working. I don't know how people can work 7 days a week. 7 days a week. But there was a particular time when I had a shift. I had a cheeseburger and some cottage cheese. You are a cheesy guy, huh? Yeah, there was a time when I did that shift off. I don't like it. That was my last assignment when I had. I did not like it. 7 days off, 7 days working and 3 days off. Very cheesy and sometimes corny. So you eat a lot of corn also, huh? You eat a lot of cheese, so very cheesy, and you eat a lot of corn, so very corny. Mm. I cut down on I cut down on cheese because of cholesterol. But suddenly I found my phone was facing the ceiling because it's charging. It's charging, so I have to hold the phone in my hand. I suddenly saw on the laptop, and I said, "Oh, what am I showing the ceiling for?" Yeah, you can see my wall and the ceiling. That's why my hand drooped backwards, and my phone went up to the ceiling and the wall. But now you can see me. I suddenly saw on the laptop. I said, "Huh? What is this? Where am I? Am I Spider-Man climbing up the wall or the ceiling?" And they call it puppy love. Oh, oh, oh. Okay. Yeah, now you can see me, right, Stephen? Now you can see me. Yeah. Okay, I thinking let's call it should we call it a day? I don't know. Should we call it a day? Yes, you see me. Now I see you, now I don't. There's some movie or something like that, right? Now I see you, now I don't. Now I see you, now I don't. Some movie like that had come out. Now I see you, now I don't. 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. Peter, you went to work very early today, right? Did you have breakfast, Peter? Another movie I like is The Man Who Knew Too Little. Yes, yes, The Man Who Knew Too Little, and The Man Who Knew Too Much also came out. I think there were two movies: The Man Who Knew Too Little, The Man Who Knew Too Much. Oh, I remember I saw the movie. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, and then I think the follow-up came Honey, I Blew Up the Kids. No, Big. That was a hilarious movie. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. He's working on some gadget or something, and that gadget, when he trained it on his kids, they became very small. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Saw it on TV or somewhere. The good Lord bless and keep you far away. Your silver lining. May your fortune, may your troubles all be small one. And your fortune 10 times 10. Good Lord bless and keep you. Oh, today's Friday night. The kids will be watching a movie. And tomorrow, hey guys, tomorrow, okay, maybe morning. Morning, I will be able to do live stream. But tomorrow evening, I'll not be able to do live stream because I am going into Grand Prairie. My daughter said tomorrow my son-in-law has a day off. So the Saturday is off, they can go somewhere. So he will drive us all, the whole family will go to Grand Prairie. It's like about 3 hour drive. One way, 3 hour drive each way. So we'll go there and we will have lunch outside somewhere. We will have lunch somewhere outside. So, and definitely I will not have a live stream tomorrow evening, but tomorrow morning my time, yeah, it's early. Like now I have a live stream 6:30. Maybe it's a weekend. I'll come at 7 o'clock, but I'll have to talk softly because we normally get up. So, I must check what time because I'll have to have a shower because then all of them will go in afterwards. So I better take my shower first. I can't leave the house without a shower. have to adjust because there are 5 of them. Myself, check with my daughter what I'm planning tomorrow, and accordingly. So Peter must be having class now. She must have gone to class. Stephen, I will end then. Peter also must have gone. And thank you, Stephen, because you are out and you're the only one that kept me going, like, earlier. Yeah, thanks for all your support, and I really appreciate it. My watch hours are doing better. My watch hours are doing better because I think people are watching. I know, like, Peter always tell me, I'm watching this replay, I'm watching that replay, because the live stream replays are longer, right? So even if you keep it on without watching, it's okay. It's a replay, and it is helping me to get a lot of watch hours. So my watch hours are increasing a little bit. I think this today they had about 17 watch hours today. This morning when I checked, it was about 17 watch hours. Plus, from my second stream, I keep my 5 hour. One of my live stream was for 5 hours. I keep that on throughout. I kept it in the loop. So whenever the computer shuts down after some time, right? So whenever I log in again, I always go and check and make sure that that is playing. I did not check whether it is playing now during my live stream. That would have been good. But sometimes, I just don't know, because when you're on one program and you're playing another one, is it still playing or is it not playing, or what it is? Oh no, it went off. Oh no, it had gone off. Bad. Why is it going off? I kept it on the loop. Yeah, I kept it on the loop, so I don't know why. Yeah, I believe it's gonna. Why it went on the loop? I started my live stream. I restarted my laptop and I did not go back and keep it on at that problem. That is the problem. I did not think about that part of it. Yeah. So especially Steven, guitar, guitar, wow, and Kevin for hosting member. Email. Now, now, yes. Okay. Put a little thank you note over there. Thank you all very much, and especially Stephen Pita for being throughout, and Karinda for co-hosting with me. Remember Martha, Stephen, Varma, Naya, and Alex in your prayers. And let me uh, replace the pin message. Okay, I replace the pin message. That way. So thanks, Stephen. I think the family had finished their dinner. It's all quiet. They must be watching the movie. I'll go down and have my dinner. I'll join them for the movie. And it's a Friday night movie. And tomorrow we'll go into Grand Prairie. I charge my selfie stick. So maybe in Grand Prairie I'll do some video shoot. Let's see if I can do some video shoot. So let's see how that goes. Okay. So thanks, Stephen. Stephen, I appreciate you being with me right from the time I started right till now. So really appreciate it a lot. And yeah, so love to all of you and God bless. Love to all of you. God bless and au revoir. See you again when I come tomorrow morning. See you again with yet another topic and another theme. And let me see what I come up with. So another movie I like, The Man Who Knew Too Little. Yes, and The Man Who Knew Too Much. That also. So Stephen, I'll take your leave. Thank you so much. And Pita must be having class now. Take care. Bye.